Hey, this is Badu from Brookdale Toyota. I'm here to talk to you today about the 2021 Toyota RAV4. Now, this is the best-selling small SUV, and it's now, since the model year 2017, it's been the best-selling Toyota in our whole lineup, overtaking the Toyota Camry. How did it do it? Well, it's a great package that offers a lot of different options for a lot of different people, but I'm going to mention some of the main features here and go through from the LE and walk you all the way up to the Limited. Now, the standard features here, Toyota gives us LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, and tail lights. So you can see very well, you can be seen very well. Continuing with the safety features, we're going to have a camera up here coupled with a radar that are scanning ahead of me and can help me stop if a vehicle in front of me stops unexpectedly. If also I have a pedestrian walking across, my car can react to it, give me a warning, and even slam on the brakes to try to avoid them. On top of that, my cruise control, not only does it allow me to maintain a gap between the vehicle in front of me and myself, it also can help me with lane tracing assist, keep my lane by actively going around the bend and tracking the vehicle in front of me. So on a long trip, this makes it really, really comfortable. Now, talking about a trip, it's a 2.5 four-cylinder that's coupled with an 8-speed automatic, gives us pretty decent takeoff in first gear, but really brings the noise level down once I make it to the top gears. But we get 28 miles per gallon combined city and freeway driving. Now, this is also capable of towing up to 1,500 pounds, so enough for a small trailer. And on top of that, we have the standard front-wheel drive that gives me auto LSD. Now, here's a feature that takes it above typical traction control because it allows me to give the wheels a little bit more time to try to get grip before traction control kicks in, and then does so on the other side, allows me to somewhat crab walk out of a situation, so more than a typical front-wheel drive. When I get the all-wheel drive model, it will transfer power back and forth as needed. It reacts extremely quickly, turns on before it senses that I'm going to lose traction, but it also turns on as I'm cornering and under hard acceleration. On the inside, we're going to have the ability to also adjust it for eco mode, sport mode, and normal as well to get better fuel mileage and even more aggressive all-wheel drive and throttle. On the inside, Toyota gives us standard Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I think those are becoming more and more common now, but Toyota adds Amazon Alexa, and that will give me the ability to interact with devices at home, so I can adjust the thermostat on my way home. I can turn on, open the garage door, turn on or off certain lights, but when I'm home, I can also interact with the vehicle and ask Alexa to check the fuel gauge and tell me how much fuel I have left. I can ask Alexa to, in some cases, start my car, lock or unlock the doors. Now, it is a good size vehicle, so we can get 5 adults in there comfortably, really good cargo capacity with a lower load-in floor, and Toyota gives us a rear shelf that can be adjusted down a little bit if I need just that extra bit of clearance. Now, there's only one package that you can add to an LE, and it's going to give me the blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert. Every time a vehicle enters your blind spot, a light will come on in the appropriate mirror. Should you try to use your turn signal, at that time it will flash to get your attention. If I am in a parking spot and I'm backing out, let's say at the grocery store, or even out of your driveway, it can read traffic coming across and warn you, and it has a range that's actually a little bit larger than what your rear camera will see. Now, that package will also give me body-colored mirrors, and it gives me the heated mirrors. Now, I'm going to move on to the XLE and show you the differences from LE to XLE. For about $1,500 more, when I go from LE to XLE, I'm going to pick up a lot of content. And we're going to start with the 17-inch alloy wheels, the fog lamps in the front. The blind spot monitoring package that was optional on the LE is now standard on the XLE. Now, on the interior, we're going to pick up the power driver seat with the lumbar support, dual zone climate control so driver and passenger can set individual temperatures, along with the rear vents that are just behind the armrest to get heat or AC to the back a little bit quicker. We pick up a total of 5 USBs now. There are 3 main packages you can add to the XLE model. I'm going to start with the all-weather package that will give you the heated front seats, the heated steering wheel, which is awesome to have. We also pick up rain sensing wipers, so they'll adjust on their own, and we pick up the windshield wiper de-icer grid. Now what that allows me to do is free up the windshield wipers if they're iced over in the winter mornings, so you can run just that defrost line for just a few minutes. The convenience package is going to add the power moonroof and a height adjustable power liftgate, so we can program the maximum opening as needed. And the last package on here is the Entune Audio Plus. Now that will give you a slightly larger screen to an 8-inch touchscreen. We also pick up a few goodies like the Remote Connect and Service Connect. Now the Remote Connect is really awesome. It gives you a remote starter that you can control from an app. But within that app, you also have the ability to set up different driver profiles so you can put maximum speeds and get alerts if they get out of a certain area. It has a stolen vehicle locator feature and a last parking. So this app is just a way for you to get really a lot of information about the car. I'm going to now jump into the XLE Premium and show you what you get at that level. About $2,500, $2,700 more is all it takes to go from an XLE to an XLE Premium. Now we're going to pick up the 19-inch alloy wheels, the super chrome wheels that I would get on the Limited. On the inside, I'm going to pick up the leather seats, and the power moonroof along with the height adjustable power liftgate becomes standard. There are 3 other packages I can add to that XLE Premium, starting with the all-weather package, which will give me the rain sensing wipers, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and the windshield wiper de-icer grid. We pick up an Audio Plus with the JBL, so the same content that we saw on the XLE Audio Plus with the Remote Connect and all, but now we're adding the JBL speakers for great sound. And the last package on here will be the Advanced Tech package. That's going to give me the front and rear sensors that beep as I get close to an obstacle. And now at this level, it comes with the automatic braking, so that if I'm backing up and there's an obstacle there, the car has the ability to slam on the brakes to avoid it. The next step from here is going to be jumping into the Adventure model. About $2,000 more than the XLE Premium will get you the Adventure model. Now this is where things get a little more interesting, right? The Adventure model is geared towards people who are looking to maybe go camping and a little bit more outdoorsy in a way. I do pick up a greater towing package, so we add 2,000 pounds more to a maximum of 3,500 pounds. And mechanically, we change a few things too. One of my favorite features is going to be the torque vectoring. And what that allows you to do is, as we explained earlier, the all-wheel drive will transfer power back and forth, right, from front to rear axle. Whatever power makes it to the rear axle can now be sent all the way to one wheel. The advantage of that, if you're cornering aggressively, you can imagine having that one wheel really help corner tighter. But in an off-road situation, when I have zero grip on this side, on the passenger side, well, this driver's side will now be able to get all the power and then allow me to keep moving forward. Now, on top of that, you can really recognize the Adventure models on the outside with the different grille. They also pick up their own unique 19-inch alloy wheels. They do sit up about an inch higher than the rest of the lineup and have the raised roof rails that are very noticeable. Now on the interior, I'm going to pick up the leather seats with orange accents, and those orange accents tie into the cup holder that also have the same orange trim to it. I pick up that 7-inch MID, really nice to see that we had on the previous model, along with an 8-inch, and that also gives me the Audio Plus as a standard feature. Couple of packages that can be added, the convenience package with the moonroof and the power liftgate, along with the weather package with the heated seats and the heated steering wheel. We have the moonroof, and the last thing here is going to be the two-tone option that can be added. So it really gets to be very unique. Now we're going to take that a little bit further when we jump into the next model. About $2,500 more than the Adventure model will get you the off-road. Now this is even more unique, not quite as many of them built, but keeping up with the theme, we're going to maintain all the hardware that we had in the Adventure model, add an extra skid plate to the front. This is a stainless steel with the TRD logo stamped on it. We're going to get the 18-inch TRD wheels, and they're going to be wrapped around some tires that are a little bit more aggressive. This is again kind of continuing if I'm going off-road, if I'm going camping or anything like that. We'll still tow 3,500 pounds. On the inside, we have the TRD logo being stitched into the seats, but the orange accents that we had on the Adventure model now turned into the red accents, again still tying into that TRD theme. Now with the off-road, I'm going to have about 3 packages we can add again. Weather package is going to give me all the contents we've seen before, but now we're going to change the just the heated seats to heated and ventilated seats, and they're also perforated, which makes them really a lot more comfortable in my opinion, along with the heated steering wheel, rain sensing wipers. I have an audio upgrade package that gives me the same JBL speakers, including a subwoofer. Sounds awesome. And then we have the advanced tech package that will give you the front and rear sensor, the parking assist, but now I pick up the perimeter scan with the bird's eye view. So as you're going into an off-road situation, it allows you to really see what's going on around the vehicle, but at low speeds when you're parking or backing in out of a parking spot, you can see how close you are to the vehicles around you. The last thing on here is we have the option of that two-tone that we saw in the previous model. We can have it in here as well. Now I'm going to jump into the Limited and show you more of the luxury features. Now the Limited is our fully loaded model. There's still a couple of packages, but we'll get to that in just a second. We're going to start with the nice leather seats, heated front seats, power seats with memory, and that can be coupled with the individual remote. So driver A can have the car just recall their position the moment they unlock the door, same for driver B. Standard moonroof, that really nice 7-inch MID coupled with the 8-inch touchscreen here. That gives me access to navigation, destination assist, so I can have Toyota actually research a particular destination and send it straight to my car as I'm driving, avoiding me having to stop. On top of that, we can have certain features added to this one. We have the standard moonroof, and we can go with the full panoramic moonroof that goes front to back. We have power liftgate. Here we have the option of giving it the kick-activated power liftgate function, and that's going to be part of the advanced tech package. We have the 5 cameras around the vehicle. So the 4 cameras that give me the bird's eye view along with the regular backup camera. On top of it, we have our digital rear view mirror that gives us a 6th camera to get even more information as I'm going around. There's an HL package that gives me the advanced lighting system, where the headlights have the ability to kind of look around the bend just a little bit to show me more of what's going on around me. Now, by the time you get to the Limited level, I'm in the upper 30s to the $40,000 price range, but this is truly the nicest RAV4 we've ever made. If you are looking for a vehicle that's maybe just as nice as a Highlander, but without having a third row, or if you don't need all that space, this is the one to get. So I invite you all to come and take a look at the new RAV4. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate. Again, this is Badu from Brookdale Toyota, and I thank you for watching.